up on the Blitz, two teams with the same record in district play had a heavyweight fight. Brandon and Northwest Rankin exchanged blow after blow, but one team was left standing. See who won this game that was decided in the final minutes. And it's been a long time since MRA lost a 6A regular season game in MAIS action, but Hartfield gave them all they could handle. Another battle to the finish. Could MRA avoid the upset? Find out. Close games, big-time competition, and playoff action. That's what's on the menu tonight for Week 10 of the best high school football show in town. Big hits, timely touchdowns, and clutch plays. You know what it is. It's time for the Blitz.
The best of high school football. Mama Justice presents Blitz 16 on Jackson 16 W8PT.
That's right, another Friday night, another Blitz. Tonight is Week 10 of the Blitz, and the time is getting late as some teams are wrapping up their regular season and everyone competing for those precious playoff spots.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. And our game of the week was a key district showdown between Northwest Rankin and Brandon. Remember, Joe, these two went down to the wire just a season ago. And let's go down to the field to see if we had more of the same tonight. Rolling the highlights, both teams with 4-1 records in district play. The Cougars trying to take down a team that's one of the favorites to win it all. Brandon got out to an early lead. Nate Blunt makes it a 2-score game, powering his way to the end zone, 13-0 after a missed extra point. Bulldogs with the ball back in the second. Landon Barnes floats one to Lester Miller. He's gonna get his jersey torn up, swung around, doesn't matter, all the way into the red zone for Lester. And then a couple plays later, Blunt punches it in for his third score in just the first half. And looked like Brandon was gonna run away with it, but here comes NWR before half. Wes White is looking deep for Brendan Brown, who is going to him University. Check out that catch, and Cougars in business. Typical bell cow, Dylan Lewis was out for NWR. Jalen Walker picked up the slack here, taking it in for the score. Cougars trail 20-7 at halftime. That is now first drive of the second half. White has his man. Yes, he does. That's a touchdown. Brown was a problem all night for the Bulldogs, and all of a sudden it's a one-score game, 20-14. Brandon, Joe, tell us how this one finished.
Well, this was a wild finish. Brandon finally stops the bleeding on their next drive. Blunt gets it down to the 1, and the big boy, he would punch it in on the next play to make it 28-14 after a 2-point try. Now, a huge play, 4th and goal for NWR. White on the scramble drill. He finds Nash Sturdivant for the touchdown. Back to a 1-score game. Cougars not going down without a fight. After a 4th down stop, a chance to tie. It's Brown on the direct snap. Patient with it, finds the end zone with 4 minutes left in the ball game, and it's tied at 28 all. Now, who else for Brandon? It's Blunt. The huge game to push the change, and he gets into the red zone. A few plays later, NWR lets him walk him for the score to save time, but still Blunt's 5th touchdown of the day, and he gets a 2-point conversion. Final shot from Rankin White deep to Javian Crump with under 2 minutes to go. Now looking at 3rd and goal, DeAndre Washington, ice in his veins, sacks White on 4th and forever. Just 1 second left. Cougars, need a touchdown. Looking for Brown. Dystra Bell gets the INT and calls the game. Brandon beats the Cougars in a wire-to-wire thriller for their 2nd straight year. The final, 36-28 to the Bulldogs.
Their coaching staff does a great job. Our kids had to fight for 4 quarters, and fortunately, we're at our house, had a little momentum there at the end. They're freaking hard to win, man, and I mean, you got to freaking find a way, you know what I mean? And tonight, that's all we did. We just kept finding a way, kept believing that the ball was going to bounce our way, and it did right there on that last play.
All right, Brandon finishes the regular season next Friday in Pearl, where they're more than likely need to win to keep their district hopes alive. So a wild game in there. Here's the final score. Brandon, 36-28. The Cougars are going to close out the regular season at home against Oak Grove next Thursday night. Bulldogs, again, will go to see the Pirates of Pearl in the Eat Dirt game. So that's going to be another classic, as well as it always is. And the best words in sports. Bradley?
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Best words in sports? Take a guess. It's Game 7, and that's what it was for Starkville and Germantown on the field tonight.
Yeah, it was a winner or go-home game between the Mavericks and the Yellow Jackets. The winner makes the postseason, getting that last playoff spot. The Mavericks were at home. Season on the line. Germantown holding on to the final playoff spot that Starkville wants, and Trey Petty keeps the momentum going for the Yellow Jackets as he hurdles and truck sticks there. So he will get a big gain. A few plays later, It's going to go pass to his favorite target, Jalen York, and they connect for a red zone touchdown. They go up 14-7 after the two-point conversion, but here come the Mavs. Jackson Hood back to pass. He's going to find his target, Ethan Magoon, for a big gain. And the Mavs are rocking and rolling after that one. Germantown would find the end zone as Drew McCluskey hits the Blitz 16 Player of the Week. Hampton Ross in the back of the end zone. Guess what? The game is tied 14-14 at halftime after that TD. But Starkville outscores the Mavs 32-0 in the second half, and Germantown falls 46-14. Starkville clinches that last playoff spot.
All right, and now we have another winner go-home game, in this one in the 5A Region 2, Holmes County Central at home against Ridgeland with the last playoff spot on the line. Let's head out to Lexington. Pick it up on the Jags' next drive after the Titans were up 7-6. And here is quarterback Octavius Purnell taking the ball and trucking two defenders. And now Jags up 12-7. They did not score on that two-point conversion. But the Jags' next drive, it's Purnell again. He's going to pass it over to his guy, but it's not his guy, it's Ridgeland. That's an interception by Amari Holmes. And now Titans, their next drive, quarterback Garrison Davis, he's gonna be looking downfield for his receiver, rolling out to the right, and he's gonna decide to tuck it and run it himself. Look at him go. We've seen him do this all year long, all the way to the house. That's a touchdown. Referees called a holding on the Titans, though, so that one is going to get taken all the way back. Heartbreaking. Picking up in the third quarter, Jags freshman running back Gavin Howard takes the ball to his right, and he's going to put on the Jets. Down the sidelines all the way into Titans territory, setting up Purnell for this touchdown pass to Jalandon Humphrey in the back of the end zone. And Holmes County Central defeated Ridgeland 26-20 in a close one. The Jags are now sitting in the fourth spot of 5 of the 5A region.
All right, this next matchup, not a win to go home scenario, but title was on the line tonight. Clinton taking on undefeated Tupelo for the 6A Region 2 crown. And look who's at the game tonight, the Pirate himself, Mike Leach in the house. Checking out offensive lineman and offensive line coach Mason Miller at the game. And Clinton with the ball first, and Mike Leach, you may want to keep an eye on this kid, freshman Jacquelian McCory, and he tackled Jordan Petit there. And Tupelo, they would get the score as Middlebrooks took the ball, squeezed in on the left side for the touchdown. They're up early in the second, and Jeremiah Harrell hit Katie Gibson. Gibson taking care of the rest. The Wave went up 15-0 at half, and after halftime, this is the opening drive of the half. Harrell hands it off to Middlebrooks and driving Mack truck through that hole. He gets all the way to the end zone after making the defender miss. Golden Wave win their 10th game of the year. They clinched that division title with a 35-7 victory over the Arrows.
All right, we got more football on the way. We'll see what the MAIS teams have in store for us. More on the Blitz coming up next.